Hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna make a key. Uh, it's for this lock that we saw in my last video that you saw me pick and disassemble. I've already got it disassembled. Um, I changed out a couple of key pins to make it a little bit more difficult. But this is the. Sorry, I'm gonna try to keep this on camera here. I have a blank key, which I'm gonna show you fits right in there. Whoops, let me get that on camera. I got my vise in the way here. So, a couple tools you're going to need is you're going to need a blank key of the right size. You're going to need a vise. And you're going to need a couple of metal files. No power tools involved in this. So what I'm going to do is, whoops, there goes my camera stand here. I'm going to take out my pins, making sure I keep them in order. Okay, so this is a 6-pin Bible, but I'm only doing it, a 6-pin core, but I'm only going to pin it up to 5 pins because that's how it came. So I'm going to leave it as a 5-pinner. So the first thing you want to do, oops, let me get the vise back in shot here. Is take a pencil, and I'm just going to put it in the pin 5 slot. Make sure this sits flush, and you just want to get a little mark over there so you know where to start. You probably can't see it too well on camera. In fact, I can't see it too well off camera. It's that light. It's kind of in the way there. And I'm just going to make a little, I'm going to use the corner of this triangular file just to get a starting point on there. And just put a little bit of a mark in there. And I'm going to put my core back on. And what I want to do is I want to take that 5th pin and simply put it in there. And you can see that's about how deep I'm going to need to cut that pin. I'm actually going to leave the pin in the Bible, in the core rather. And using a flat file, I'm going to start just taking off some material. Also, you're going to want to see how wide you need to make that. Let me see if I can get this on camera. Oh, it's a little hard to see, But you're going to want to make sure that groove is the same width as that hole. And you check your pin again. I'm going to make this a little bit wider. Since it's the last pin, you can file off all this material. And just make that a little bit deeper. And then you don't want to cut off too much at a time. And then you're going to check. So that still needs to go down a bit. And I could see through the top now that it's a little bit deeper. Let me see if you could see this. If you could see in there where the groove is, I need to make this wider to make sure that pin can sit down there. So I'm going to have to take off a little bit more because it's still resting on some of the key. Make sure it's nice and tight. And keep taking off. Alright, I'm going to put that pin back in. And now let's see where it sits. Don't push in too fast or that pin will go flying up. As you can see, it's a little bit lower, but it's not flush yet. So we're going to take off a little bit more. Almost there. It's getting very close, but it's still not quite flush. Okay, it's almost there. Almost there. So that should do it. Okay, that looks pretty flush. Now we're going to go on to the next one. I'm going to make a mark. Some pencil. Whoops. And my mark is right here. So I'm going to start with that corner. Carefully make a starting groove. Oops, can you see that? Now go back to my square file. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put pin... Oh, actually, let's check the width, just like I did on that first one. Let's see if I could get this camera zoomed in. As you can see, I need to take off a little bit more material toward the back of the lock to get it lined up properly. I also might as well drop in pin number 4 just to get an idea of the height. Tell me how much is sticking up, how much you're going to have to cut out. And you also want to kind of angle these. Okay, so I ran out of room on the camera there, and I didn't realize it stopped recording. But I got the first, or I should say the last 2 cuts made. Come on, get in there. Got a pretty flush. I might have to bring this one just down a little bit, but I'm going to mark this 3rd one, and I'm going to film some of this on, I'm going to put this on fast motion. Nobody wants to watch me filing keys for 15 minutes here. Well, it won't take that long, but I'm going to do the rest of the key in fast motion. Okay, well, I screwed up. I cut it too deep. As you can see, hang on, let me get this out of the vise here. Whoops, come on. As you can see, this pin is nowhere near flush. I cut it way too deep. I could get a longer pin, but you know, I did buy 2 blanks, and this was my second one that I wanted to do on video. I did the other one before as a practice run, and it came out absolutely perfect. So I am gonna show you what the final result does look like. This is the key. This is the one I did before this, off camera, of course. Came out absolutely perfect. Oops, I think I have an order mixed up here. What did I do? I think I have pins 1 and 3 mixed up. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Okay, so as you can see, Everything's nice and flush. It operates very smoothly. This one came out perfect. I'm going to put it back. You know what? Let me get this vise out of the way here. Okay, so I'm going to put it back on the core so you can see that we do have a working lock. Get my my C-clamp back on there. And as you can see, it's locked. And it operates very smoothly. We could put this back in here. Whoops, wrong way. Tighten down that screw. And there we go. So this lock that I found that had no key was picked on video number 7, and that's how you make a key. If you're gonna do it, get a few blanks, because as you can see, I screwed up the other one. But this is the final result. Works very smooth. Next video, I'm gonna make some security pins. I'm gonna get out the Dremel and we're gonna do a challenge lock out of this, and I'm gonna send it out to one of you guys out there to pick. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.